When it starts to reject this area, you can add something back, or even this area here, because now you really have a confirmation zone that shows a strong conviction that the view app has a very strong resistance. Hello everybody, this is Kay from Traders Colony, and I'm here to review two very nice trades from a few days ago. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to provide service and value to you in hopes that this video helps you in your trading journey. Last week, I was able to find this stock STEM, ETEM, and I decided to trade it. The reason why I thought it was a good trade was because it was downgraded, and during the pre-market hours you can see how it started dropping. This part of this chart that doesn't show from the prior day starts to show how it starts to decline during the after hours on this day, and during the last trading session, which was Friday last. Today is Sunday. During Friday's session, the pre-market hours, this is the extended hours on Friday, and the morning session pre-market on Friday, this is the Thursday. It shows how it started to decline when news came out that it was downgraded. But the news came out on Thursday evening, so it started to decline during extended hours on Thursday into Friday, and the continuation happened here during pre-market hours. I'm gonna pull this chart to show you how the price action was developing during the pre-market session last week. You can see how we had this nice purple candle showing on this daily pattern or this daily chart. The reason why this candle is purple is because I have it set up with the gappers. So gappers coming down, purple and yellow right here if it's gapping up. If you notice right here, we got two gap ups. We got one here and one other one here. The other thing that has to happen in order for the color to be different, you got another one here, is that the volume on that gapping day, either up or down, needs to be above the average 50-day. So if it's more volume than the average 50-day and it's gapping up, is a yellow candle. If it's gapping down, then it's a purple candle. The reason, again, I can identify these things, if it changes the color, now I know that the volume has already increased over the 50 average day of normal volume. Let's just say we have this nice consolidation that was hitting this daily level on a 67. We have this nice levels from back here, and you can see how it starts to consolidate during the pre-market session. Now right out of the gates we had a flush. When things like that happen and prices like this start to fall off right out of the gates, sometimes I put out a feeler during the pre-market session trying to anticipate a move, but I don't like to go full in, and the reason why I don't like doing that is because sometimes and for example, I'll show you TOST, which is one of the other names that was also downgraded. You can see it here. This day was excellent, an excellent trade. This was just a follow-up day, the second day that it had a downtrend, and you can see how we had levels here that we traded it. The reason why I don't like to put in full positions is because sometimes those levels hold during the pre-market session, and it starts to ramp up as people start to cover from the prior overnight position holds that they keeping. They start to cover, and this makes the buying pressure go a little higher until all of those covers go away. And so if you put in full position while you're trading pre-market, chances are you can be stopped out. So if you go in with a smaller size, and this is something that I do, you can actually hold your thesis and see if it actually works or not with a little bit less risk. So if you're gonna be putting risk on, you might want to hesitate to put in full size until you see the trend actually starts to work in the direction that you're thinking it's gonna go. And again, the second day move here, you can see how it comes and retests these areas, rejecting the same areas that you might want to risk off of for that washout. And again, we're gonna go into stem using these things. You see how it starts to fade right out of the gates, but it has a little bit of a pullback or a bounce using this couple of 1 minute candles. You can see how it starts to come down, hold up, nice long-legged doji on 1 minute, but rejects the area of the 20, actually the 50 and the VWAP, to then come down here and give you a retest. Sometimes, for example, the rejection of the VWAP works very well, very well. But the thing is that if you don't want to anticipate, sometimes it just doesn't work. It rejects these areas and just continues to wash out from these areas and gives you a retest of the prior low. For example, right here, comes up, down retest, holds up this area, come and retest again, and this rejection gives you that confirmation for a retest of the prior low. I like to put trend lines and with yellow colors because I know what it means. If it's a white trend line, I know it's a daily level, and if it's a yellow trend line, it's prior support or resistance during the intraday session or the pre-market session. So I want to run an idea by you, and this is something that I want to do. This is something I want to do just to get back to those of you that are subscribed to the channel as a thank you. If you are subscribed or you're thinking about subscribing, after you subscribe and you put in a comment on the comment section of the video with a key takeaway, the things that you like or the things that you learned, I will be choosing twice a month, every 2 weeks. I'm gonna be choosing someone for the subscribers to send a $20 gift card. It's really not a lot, but as a thank you for watching the videos and commenting in the videos, I just want to give back to you in consideration for you watching this and making a comment. So every 2 weeks, I'm going to be choosing someone out of the subscribers that actually comment on the videos to send out a $20 gift card as a thank you. That's going to happen twice a month. So leave your key takeaways, subscribe to the channel, and comment so you are in participation with everybody else for a chance to win a $20 gift card twice a month. I'll be doing that. So again, you can be risky in these areas, looking at the areas of rejection. For example, right here, you notice how we rejected this VWAP area. And again, the reason why this started happening was because it was downgraded. So in order for you to be a little bit ready, I will say that you need to have an idea of what's happening over the overall market and the reason why the stock price is actually behaving the way that it's behaving. So this was out of the watch list from the prior day. I'm gonna post a picture here so you can see it. I even posted on the Discord, and this was straight out of the watch list from the prior scan night. I scanned during the night, I'll show it, say okay, this is the reason why I like this thing, and look at the rejection of the VWAP. You can start with a filler This is something that I do just to make sure that I have an idea what I'm happening and I'm not risking too much. If it comes back, this is an area that you actually can add. If you, for example, if this washout starts to bounce and you want to take some out, you get paid something. When it starts to reject this area, you can add something back, or even this area here, because now you really have a confirmation zone that shows a strong conviction that the view app has a very strong resistance. Now it started to go sideways here, as you can notice, into the closing, but it shows here how view app zone actually worked several times for the washout rejecting that area. And the reason why this thing was actually fading the way that it was doing so is because it was downgraded from the prior day. So just wanted to give you this two names, TOST, getting the same patterns, washouts because they were downgraded, stem washout because it was downgraded as well. I hope this video finds you well. I hope to see you here next time, and happy trading, stay green.